All right, another question. Yes, over here.
As a producer and as an actor, are you picky about the genres as a producer, and are you picky about the characters or the script as an actor? Like, are you picky about what you want? Do you have something that's your favorite? I mean, are there things that you're like, no, hell no, I will not do that?
I'm a slut, I'll do anything.
No, Yuri's done porn for me already.
Yeah, it's tough because as an actor, it is a very good question, a very tough line because as an actor, you don't always get to sort of choose when you work and when you don't work. So oftentimes, when the work is there, you feel a great pressure to take it because you don't know when the next job is going to come along. It's not like you get it, you get into acting and once you've gotten in, you're just sort of in. I mean, you have to be working. That's the hardest part of acting, in my opinion, is constantly having to look for new work and constantly find work. But there are definitely certain kinds of roles that I get really excited about. And while it's hard for me to, turn, anything down, I don't think I've ever turned anything down on the grounds of, well, I don't believe in. I mean, I did believe me. Yeah, I did the VeggieTales movie, for God's sake. Literally, for God's sake. God bless the little vegetables, all the little pirate vegetables. No, but I mean, there are things that definitely spark my interest and that I do go after. And there's a video game that unfortunately I can't talk about because they said they would fire me and replace me if I did. That I just worked on. That it's a sequel to another video game that was like my favorite video game ever. And so when they were auditioning for this, I sent in my auditions and didn't hear anything back. And I told my agent, I said, you get on the phone and you tell them that I need to be in this game because I'm a huge nerd for it, and I would do anything. Like, I mean, so there are certain things that it definitely, I definitely gravitate towards the darker stuff. I like.
Yeah. Did they reply, we'll have you do it, but we won't pay you for it?
Right.
So you're glad you're nerd for it.
I'm glad they didn't say that, because I try to be cool about stuff because I'm always afraid that that's going to happen. Oh yeah, you really want to be in it? Well then, would you do it for free? Because that puts me in a tough position because I totally would, but I don't want them to know that. That happened with Prince of Persia. I know that a lot of people probably would have said, okay, well, I'll come back and do it, but I need more money or whatever. And I'm sure my agent said that, and they said no, we just want to pay him the same. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. Just tell him I'll do it. So I mean, there are definitely certain kinds of things, but as an actor, it's hard to just pick and choose because it's not always up to you.
How are we doing on time? Does somebody know how much time we have left?
As much as you need.
5 more minutes. Okay, thanks. All right.
Oh yeah, 10. Was it 3:15? Let's go to 3:15.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Okay. Well then, I was gonna.
3:30. We have 12.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, they'll throw. They need a little setup time. I see Adam in the back.
Okay.
I think it's probably. Okay. Well, just to answer quickly on my part, as a director, producer. Well, producer, I can't pick the parts that the shows that the clients want us to localize, record, or, things like that. Same with the games. But I mean, actually, that's not true because Hellsing was one of those shows actually that was like the original Hellsing, not the Ultimate series, but the first one. I remember reading, I guess it was like Anime News Network or something like that. JDI just put up, in Japan, put up a website for Hellsing, and I went on it, and as Leah said, wow, this looks awesome. And suddenly I get a phone call from Talis and Jaffe. He's like, are you looking at this website for Hellsing? And we're like, yeah. I was like, yeah. He's like, I want to work on this. Are you going to tell them that we want to work on this? I was like, okay. So I called up Jedion, or this pioneer back in the day, and said, look, we'd really like to work on Hellsing if the opportunity ever presents itself. We just saw that you guys are going to be doing it. They're like, oh, well, let's have a meeting. So we actually go there and have a meeting, and I'm like, hey, do you know that Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards? and they were like, no, we didn't know that. And, no, but we were like, we really wanted to do it. And it turns out, actually, interestingly enough, they were going to give us a different show, a bigger show, like in terms of more episodes, because we already had a long relationship. But we were willing to give up the 26-episode show to take Hellsing because we thought it was much cooler, even though a 13-episode series. And they gave it to us, and you know, it was. I mean, because specifically we thought it was really cool. And the same thing, I sometimes gravitate to very dark sci-fi shows like Paranoia Agent or Ergo Proxy or Technolize, things like that. I just sort of, and so I will sometimes drop a line saying, well, if you happen to get that show, I'd be very interested in directing it or something like that. Or I'd be happy to direct it if you gave it to our company.
For the record, I tried that with Death Note when I saw that Viz was going to be licensing Death Note, and they went, no. I was like, please, I'll do anything. No. But it turned out great, so who's to say? There's a fan over there.
Yeah.
I must know, what character in VeggieTales did you play?
Oh, what character in VeggieTales did I play?
He played the satanic fruit.
I wish, dude. I wish.
The numbers engraved on your.
Right. In the Pirates Who Didn't Do Anything movie, I played Prince Alexander. Thank you. Prince Alexander. He was like a zucchini, I think. I don't know. Or a green onion, or a squash. I don't know. I mean, to this day, I looked at him like, I don't even know what vegetable that is. They must have run out of vegetables and started making them up.
I don't know if we have time for maybe one really quick question. Okay, you in front there.
Out of all the characters you've done, which one's your favorite?
Oh, well.
How about you first?
You know, I voice act a little bit, so the biggest role I ever did in anime was the annoying parrot it was a minor bird in Rumiko Takahashi Anthology going, crab shopper, over and over again.
Wow, that is annoying.
But that's, you know, I have a lot of favorite series I directed, but what are
That's a near impossible question, because there are things that I mean, there are characters I like more than other characters, but I don't think I could pick any one that's I mean, Pip, obviously, because I get to speak French, and nobody else ever lets me do that. But it's hard, you know. Kuma and Gino on Afro Samurai was kind of awesome, and Sasuke on Naruto, because I really, up until that point, I had been playing a lot of sort of bright-eyed, you know, cheery hero types, and they gave me this deep dark guy, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have that part of me too. You know, and so I got to explore that, and you know, on some original shows, getting to play Superman on a show. I mean, I should have just retired then. You know, I mean, what do you do after you play Superman? Ben Tennyson on Ben 10, and Haseo in the Dot Hack GU series was awesome. See, I can't answer that question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like asking to pick your favorite child.
Right, Sky Blue and Oblivion.
Yeah.
Melody of Oblivion.
All right, I think we've got to wrap this up, but I do have something I want to give away. So everybody who asked a question, please stand up.
Everybody who asked a question.
Everybody asked a question because you said, okay. Now, since you all asked interesting questions, we're going to play the guess the number game. I'm going to ask Yuri to pick the number this time.
Okay.
What do we got here? Let's pick between 1 and 20 and start on that side and start asking them.
Okay, you in front. 1 through 20.
What are you thinking?
And they're going to get this Hellsing maquette.
It says Aru card on it, which doesn't spell Dracula backwards. It spells Dracula.
Well, I once got the Japanese telling me that. They say, what? I asked them, why is it called Arucard? And I got a fax back. It's Dracula spelled backwards.
Which is true. Your number, please.
Go ahead. Today.
Go, 3, 5, take something.
No.
Next. Quick.
No.
You're standing up in the back there. Oh, no, you're walking in. You're not part of it. You're in front.
No.
Red shirt. Anyone who didn't watch Hellsing at all.
No.
Watch it just for the Nazi
Nope.
vampires. That's all.
Hey, people who haven't, stand up until we get the number, because you may go back to you.
Right, we may have to go back around. So
Go ahead.
remember which numbers have been called out. And all the way back. 2. Yes!
All right, well,
you have your hand up anyway.
Why isn't there any Hellsing stuff here? I keep on looking for like DVDs.
And they don't have any of the dealer's room? There's not Hellsing stuff?
what about the Funimation table? Hey, Adam, why aren't there any Hellsing DVDs at the Funimation table?
Sold out!
See? You snooze, you lose. That's the name of the lesson you learned today.
You can go online.
Yeah, they're still out there, and Funimation's distributing, volumes 1 through 4 now, and hopefully we'll be doing some more with them in the future.
There's this awesome store called the Interwebs that you can go on and buy anything. Like you can buy like an RPG on it.
Yeah.
If you want.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Tails
thanks a
and
lot,
Cyrus.
guys.
Thank you guys for coming out.